Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, my brother.
thank you, bro. Broski.
Sure.
Oh, no.
It's a nappy.
It's a flag.
I know, it looks like a
You're
nappy.
Oh,
Mona.
my God.
Can I just say I love your earrings today, my friend?
Thank you.
Oh, that hot piece. A little bit of spice in there. That's it. How's the view from down there? Like, do you not think that's a face that nobody should ever see?
I know.
Well,
Just take a picture and see myself how I look.
don't. I wouldn't recommend it. You'll never be on top again. Hi, Mona. Welcome to episode 3.
My name is Mona Bashara,
I'm Roisin McGowan
and we are welcome
to House of
youth
Inspiration podcast.
Yes, exactly. And was Halloween week last week?
Ah,
yeah?
well, it was-
Did
yeah,
you do
yeah,
anything? Did
yeah.
you dress up, Roisin?
That I can't reveal. No, I actually didn't for the first time in a few years. So, but I had lots of different makeups and stuff like that. So business was good. How was yours? Did you have
okay.
Halloween nails in?
Not much, but do you dress up for Halloween sometimes?
Now you're asking personal questions about my dress up.
Yes.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do dress up frequently.
I need to tell you a story.
Okay.
Like
Oh, right.
years and
Okay.
years ago.
Right. Okay. Is it a
I
role
don't
play
really
story
do-
or a
I-
Halloween story?
I don't really do much dress up.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's just
I would
because when
recommend it.
Because when I used to grow up, we didn't really do Halloween go and get sweeties and stuff like that.
Why was that? If you
I don't know. Just it's not a thing. It's
not a thing in Poland?
Now probably is, but when I was young, growing up, no, we didn't really do that. Yeah, going chopping somebody's door and stealing the sweeties from
It's quite
them.
weird when you think you're chapping strangers' doors and asking them for sweeties. That is
Yeah.
it is quite a strange when you reflect on that.
But when I came
See the
here,
fun in it.
I remember we had nights out, and we were in college together. We were doing was a second year. We were doing special effects for theatre and television.
I've got a story actually as well. Go. Yeah.
So we were doing the special effects. Learn how to do different kind of makeup and weird stuff for films and stuff like that. And of course, I wanted to be different, like always. And we had a Halloween party, so we were going out to Glasgow. And I decided, because I had all my kit, with like hair and latex and all this crap, right? So I decided to go and dress up as a tramp. What? I need to show you a picture. I've got it
Do
here.
you know
And
why? I know what you're because we done that for an assessment. We done a dirty down, so you had to use because you had to incorporate bruising. You had to incorporate,
and this is
from
exactly
character.
what I have done, right? But kind of, but I have to tell you, because that was also 16 years ago, so the special effects have not been that great, but I have to look, I probably
Get
look,
it up, let me see it.
look that bad that the guys at the club, the bouncers, they didn't let me in.
Oh my God, Mona! It
But
was
I
that
had the
convincing.
hottest chicks with me that you can ever imagine, and I mean,
Oh my God, Mona! I can't. Is that you in the middle? Can we show
so
that?
Steven, so no,
Can you see that?
I'll put this up later.
Okay.
so it's gonna be somewhere there or somewhere there.
Aye, they
right?
were hot. They were hotties.
You see? So I wasn't that bad at the guy, Look at that, the hotties I had with me.
You're like Mario. Who's retired.
But unfortunately, the guy didn't let me in the club because I think he thought I'm homeless or something. So that was out
no
the window.
wonder. I cannot actually believe it. I seriously cannot. get
So
over
that's
it.
my story about Halloween.
And so it scarred you that you've never dressed up again.
Oh my God.
And have you ever
And I think once I was dressed as a nun. That was my another.
Well, I dressed up as a monk from Buckfast Abbey,
Oh well.
and I got in a club with a half bottle.
Oh well.
of Buckfast, which I don't drink, by the way. I don't actually drink that, but I was just doing it for a laugh. And I also went out. So my funny story is how we used to do the aging, the latex.
Yeah.
So I dressed up. I put a headscarf on, and like my auntie's scarf, like she's 80 now, so she's probably about 60 then or something. That's terrible, not even. So she had a scarf that she used to wear, and I put it on as a headscarf, and then I put 2 balloons like down my top.
Right.
Well, it was actually a cardigan. I think it was my mum's cardigan, so I'd stretched the hell out of that. And I put 2 balloons here, and my friend put a pillow on her back for like a humpback.
Right, okay.
Right?
That's what I've got at the moment.
Well, that's why I'm sitting way back here. And then I had a catheter bag, like we had wine in it, so it looked like piss.
Right.
So down here, so we had that, and we were drinking out of straws. And it was like we won the best dress in the competition because nobody even believed it was us because we drank in that pub every single weekend.
Wow.
And no one believed it was us two.
Amazing. You see, so the knowledge.
I know, sure.
That was good. We've learned something.
Thank you, Coatbridge College.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Mona-
I've got tears.
I know, me as well.
No, but I couldn't believe when that guy just wouldn't let me. I was like, this is a costume. That's not nothing to do with.
I don't know, how can you not tell?
Oh.
That's so convincing. I love that.
And I had, like, I've made myself a gap that I don't have a tooth as well. I've painted it black.
That's right.
So,
The tooth collodion.
yeah. Oh, that was good times. That
Oh,
was
they
good. But
were good times.
listen, I had good 2 cheeks with me. So did you
Oh,
see
exactly.
that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Ah, see, they had my back. They had my back.
Exactly. I mean, you had a bird on each arm, so you were okay. So, Mona, obviously, like we met years and years ago at college. Do you think it'd be of some value if we spoke about ourselves and then just discussed who we are and why we're doing this? Well, we've said why in the first one, but just what we do, because it's been too much hilarity this evening that we've just lost the
I know.
plot.
Let's calm down.
No,
I think
we don't like him.
I think it's good to talk about maybe clients, customers, what advice we can give young people now these days that maybe they try to open a business, they try to
Don't dress up for Halloween.
try to, speak to clients, how to speak to clients, what to do and how to approach. And because I think it's very difficult these days. The customer service very often can be, I would say, horrible.
Yeah. Very lackadaisical. And do you know what? I'm grateful we grew up in the era of hard work, understanding your client, and actually, I don't mean bowing down to them and but I mean genuinely giving the best customer service ever, because that's why people return to you in business.
Yeah.
They remember that. It's people buy into people. And yes, you need to be good at your job, which clearly you are.
You are too.
Oh, thank you. I was waiting on that. I mean, debatable, but I mean, I'm only joking, obviously. But I think you just doubt yourself as a creative sometimes, though. Because obviously when I broke my wrist, I was off for 4 weeks, and then I felt nervous coming back to work. I did. But yeah, so I think. So what was your traditional path of learning, about customer service, and then?
I think first of all, because there's so many businesses in the market around you, and
true.
you need to ask yourself, okay, so if for example it's another salon 5 minutes away from yours, if you're from your salon, why, how to convince people to come to yours? What's so different in your salon that people will choose your salon instead of the one that has exactly the same treatments maybe, or even more treatments? And I think very often you should go back to the beginning and actually from the basics, from the basics, yeah? Did I say that correct? Yeah.
Correct.
And
Correct.
start with customer service. They even walk into that door and already treat them so personal, they're welcoming, never put any, very often I feel like young girls, they're very judgmental for somebody who's walking into the salon, and very often they have feeling of being judged. And I have this feedback from my clients, and they're maybe older a little bit, they don't feel comfortable coming into some salons because they feel that the young girls, they think, oh, what you are actually doing here,
Yeah.
And I think you need to make this relationship between you and the client, and I never think about. You okay?
I'm just
thinking about that
talking.
picture.
Keep
Well,
talking, please.
right, okay. So I think Well, you distracted me there. So what I do, I would think always about my customers first, not about the money, because they can sense if you only think about the money. And if you're good to them, and if you're doing obviously your treatments the best of your knowledge, your customer service is there, this personal touch, the money will come.
Yeah,
and I believe the money will come. But if you think only about money, they can sense it really easily.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's the same.
It gives off that desperate energy vibe though, doesn't it? Because it's like I'm probably the cheapest person for makeup. I've been doing it for 16 years, and I've worked with a very high-end company. I've travelled the world doing makeup.
You were in Dubai as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Dubai and Riyadh and Saudi. Yeah, so I delivered the women's first qualification in makeup over there, which was a massive privilege to the Muslim women. I just loved it. It was a very spiritual experience, but yeah, for them to be accredited with makeup and it's something they take very seriously, their pride and their appearance. Which I love. It was everything. So I learned so much about myself because I didn't even kind of ever think I would have a job as a lecturer when I came out of working for Mac. So to do that and then go over there to a total foreign country, I went right out my comfort zone and it was just the best thing. But I think customer service definitely comes from knowing yourself and what your values in your business are, and then aligning that with your client. Because a smile breaks down the barrier of everything. Because people like get nervous walking anywhere. Like, because a lot of people have got a pen up or maybe an idea because they've seen you on Instagram or they've seen something about you or whatever it may be, or they've seen a clip of you. Do you know even? Sitting there, no right there, laughing at your pal's Halloween photo, and they automatically like maybe assume something about you, and that's okay because we all do that. As sad as that is, but I always just smile and just break down that barrier. But I always like to, like yourself, like my clients know me on a personal level, not like on an intimately personal level, but they know a lot about me and I know a lot about them. And I think that's what builds that good rapport. Every time I see them, I remember something about them. And I'll remember if I've got a kid, I'll remember if I've got the grandkids, I'll remember if I've got a cat, a dog, and I'm like, how's your baby, how's your dog? Like, do you know, and
I think you need to try to remember as well, the names of your clients.
Definitely.
Because sometimes, this
100%.
is so important. And as well, you need to, what I do, remember all the young ones they want to open a business. You don't talk about your client's business to anybody else. Never.
And
ever,
actually, never ever raise another. I hate when other professionals discuss other professionals.
Yeah.
That just makes me. I always used to say to my students, if somebody mentions a name to you and they don't like how their hygiene, their makeup, whatever it may be, do not feed back into that, because that then makes you look unprofessional.
You don't criticize another professional because you don't know what was behind it.
Totally.
You don't know what happened, what was the situation. You only know one side of it. And as we know, there's always two sides of the stick. So
well, technically there's three. There's the truth, the lie in the middle bit. I think
but you know what I mean. It's always another side. So don't just jump in. I was somewhere recently and the girl was keep complaining about other another salon that I've been in, and I was like, you know what, I'm fed up listening to you. That's so unprofessional. The lady's been doing this for so many years, and I was sick. Honestly, I was sick listening to that, because I thought in my head, oh no, that's just not right.
Yeah.
It's not right, because you don't do it. If you want to be professional, just do what you do the best. And if somebody came to you and said, is complaining about previous treatment, say, listen, I don't know what happened. Maybe
I can't comment.
I can't comment on it, and that's it. This is another professionals maybe way of doing stuff, and that's it.
And Mona, see, because obviously I'm just starting my business after taking my redundancy, although I've had the sideline business, but I'm fully focused on business now. Did you build your brand values and your brand identity? Did you do all that?
Yeah. I think I always wanted to. I think you always need to create something more if you want to be very professional. I think you want to create the brand, so you need to take it to different, second level. You need to focus on creating your brand instead of just having a business and running a business. You want people to identify. They would just see the logo and they know straight away who you are. They will see the sweetie that we have here. They know straight away that that's from the salon. They will see the price list and they know, because everything is one theme,
It's beautiful.
And I think it's good to create a brand because you want to be unique in the market. You want to create something that nobody else has, or be just different and maybe do the same, like you have the same business, but you want to look different, this approach. Even so many clients, they comment on just on my cups, just the cups, and that's their goal. Like, this is really nice, and you would think this is such a small thing that you can change, and that's already more, like luxury,
and
luxury,
and
luxury, and just having this nice sauciers and nice we touch of our own brand, fudge, and is already looking more professional. So very often you have guys or you have salons, they have Instagram different logo, Facebook different, website different, or they don't even have a website. I think it all needs, if you want to be taken serious, well, you need to invest in your
brand identity.
In your brand,
100%.
You want to create your brand.
And how did you come up with your values and stuff? Like, was it about yourself, or did you think of like because obviously you've been in business for this, like as your own business for like over a year now, just over a year, but you've obviously been in different businesses for many years.
I've been, because remember I had half of the property, so for about 7 years, and then when I took over the full one was maybe about a year and a half. You're right, Roisin. I used to. I can send you that picture home if you want.
I'd love it. Sorry, Mona. I'm so sorry. Sorry, people. I just keep thinking that photo.
I hope you will like it too.
It's a cracker. I guarantee you like it.
Oh no, honestly.
Sorry, you were saying you had half of this place.
No, I think it's been years, and sometimes, to be honest, some of my clients, they inspire me to have ideas. They just pop. My ideas in my head just pop. I'll hear something, like client would suggest something, and go, oh, right, this is what we can do. And I don't know where they're coming from. They're just, because I'm crazy head. So, they're coming from left and right.
Middle, up, down, back, forward.
But you must be the same sometimes, because you're quite creative too,
my mind races, so I think about 1,000 different things at the one time, and then that's how I try and then bring it all back. I do a lot of brain map things because I try and bring it all back to the one thing that I'm all about. And because I had when I first started in semi-permanent, you're some gal.
Oh. Listen, guys, we just got delivery.
Atlantic Chippy.
Thank you. Chip and Chip Shop.
Thank you.
So we just got a big delivery from next door. And what's the company?
Atlantic Chip Shop.
Yes, Atlantic Chip Shop. So thank you very much,
Thank
Atlantic
you.
Because we actually been here for hours. So today,
so we're recording on the phone because everything else has failed. So that's the power of technology. We just roll with it.
Yes, but you need to first of all love your business. You need to love what you're doing. You can't just go into business and thinking, is that going to work? Is not going to work? Or I'm not sure about it. You need to be so passionate about what you do, and you need to love it, and then you're going to be successful. You focus on it. I
think it's literally just putting in all the hours is focused solely on business. I used to run from the college to do homers to the salon at the weekend. I used to work 7 days a week, and I literally didn't have a life. So where I am now, the reason I couldn't do everything, and the reason I've chosen to focus on business is to have a more balanced life, because my total whole goal was always just, I've always had something from a very early age, and I don't know where it comes from, but I've just always wanted my own business, and I don't know where it's just something I've always wanted, and that's when I used my intuition to take that jump from a very well paid job, had it quite cushy, to be fair, and I thought, no, Joe, so I'm literally starting from like ground up now, and I think, like you're saying, it's all about the service that you're giving. It's showing up and turning up for your clients, being consistent for them.
Personal touch as well, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think you need to as well want to put the hours, because opening your own business is not easy. It's 24 hours, literally. It's constant work. And sometimes you said, you had good paid job, was okay, comfortable. With business, you never know. Exactly. When you start, it can be up and down. And sometimes for months, maybe you're not earning anything. So very often people give up because it's not going to work, it's not working for me, or, work harder, it's going to work. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
And also, I do believe, like that, when I had that broken arm there and stuff like that, because I do believe that was a wee test. And I've been tested a few times before, but it was like, because I lost my confidence a bit after having been out for 4 weeks. I know that doesn't sound like a long time per se, but it is when you do what you do every day. And I was like, oh my God, will I even still be good at a blend? Will I even still be able to do that? Of course I can, but, and I think it's one of those ones where 100% what you're saying, Mona, you have to love your craft, you have to fall in love with it more and more every day. And the uncertainty, if you can't handle a bit of downtime, you don't deserve a business. If you don't know how to handle that, like I didn't earn for 4 weeks there, so how was my bills getting paid? But do you know, and like it is a true thing. Like, and I was going, I did cry at one point, because I was going, how am I going to pay this, and this? Like, where's that money coming from? I ain't earning. And it's also then about making sure you've got the right insurances in place, making sure you've got the right people who can step in for you if they need them.
That's why you need to make sure when you have a business, so you need to set up everything that if you're sick, if anything happens to you, the business is still running, and the business is still earning money. So you need to focus on that eventually. So if you're on holiday, the money's still coming in and the business is still running. So yes, yourself you can achieve a lot, but with your team you can achieve much more. Definitely. And you need to remember that as well. And if you're good to your staff, they're good to you. And I think you just need to keep working, and eventually you will be at the point where you can step back a little bit. But
that's your main goal. You need to do that at some point.
Yes, that's
you love what you do.
I have some, I have my goals in my head that I want to achieve, and that's keep me going, Definitely. But I have to say as well, you need to also keep learning. Invest in yourself is the best what you can do, and don't be, just. I wanted to say stingy. Is that a Scottish word?
That certainly is. Well done, Asha.
Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Invest in yourself, because investing in yourself is the best what you can do for your business. Your knowledge, you're never going to, gain extra knowledge if you don't invest in yourself. Keep learning constantly. Don't think you know everything, because if you think you know everything, you need to take a step back. Because there's always somebody out there who can be better than you, who you can learn from. So just try to be better in the field that you're in, to be the best, and try to work towards that.
I love a guy called Jim Rohn, and he always says, invest in yourself and everything else will come. So if you're investing in making yourself better, and part of that has got to be investing in business to make you better, but and that's what I do every single day, and I just think that is so crucial.
I think it's amazing. It's because this is the best present you can give to yourself.
And like that, when you do invest in yourself and you're successful at something, that fuels more motivation in you.
You're smarter. You make your choices better, because your knowledge is wider. If it's knowledge or courses about how to run a business, or if it's courses about improving on yourself, or on your tattooing, or Anything. Doesn't matter what kind of field you're
100%.
in. Just keep investing in yourself and grow. And I think that's the best what you can do for your clients and for yourself, to be successful.
I know. I think that's why I took that leap to go from makeup to permanent makeup, because I wanted that new challenge. Because I've been obviously makeup artist 16 years and only been doing that 17 now actually, and I've only been doing that for 4 now.
Right.
So I do feel that was something that I wanted, a new challenge, because I still don't know everything in makeup, but I still love it. And I certainly don't know half of what I should in permanent makeup, because that is an ever evolving skin type. It's just a crazy different business altogether, which again I love throwing my passion into. And yeah, so I think we could delve a bit more into this as well at some point, for sure. And I just love the fact that we've had an absolute laugh, and our free chips are over there.
Yes,
so kind of want to eat
waiting
them
for
now.
us. So I think we should finish this as quick as possible, right?
even exec producer, director saying wrap that up.
Wrap this shit up. Well, listen, it was a pleasure speaking to you and having such a great laugh. And please don't send any stupid comments about my look. Look at her.
Please send me that video. I'm so sorry, by the way, because I literally just kept getting distracted thinking of
my picture. Nice.
But you started out with that. You
nice
gave
tramp. Is that also another Scottish word?
That,
tramp.
Yeah, tramp.
How did you say it? Like when you said...
Well, it can mean, there's got a couple of connotations, so we'll discuss that off camera.
Right, okay.
Was it because the lady and the tramp, which is at Disney?
Well,
definitely I
she's
didn't
still
look
a
like a
lady
lady
now.
from the Disney. But thank you so much for tonight, Roisin. And I'll see you next week. I shall.
See you next week, and thank you for episode 3.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Fucking tramp! I can't even cope with how. Right, okay.
Hello.
Right, we'll introduce us. Yeah.
Hi. Hello, Roisin. It's nice to see you again.
Well, Mona.
Hello.
Is anybody out there? No, because nobody's watching or listening. So that's fine. We can just roll with it.